Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another ROK video from Greg Ington. There's the new intro. Today we are doing the Rune Crusader Fortress, and I want to make this video about how to capture the Rune Crusader Fortress. The reason I know it's difficult is in KVK1 we tried about 50 times with no tier 5, so I know it's difficult. It's probably not going to be as difficult now because we have very strong tier 5 rally leaders, but still not a walk in the park. So without further ado, let's go into how we're going to do it. We are rallying with this chap here, Nanga, who has a Nevsky and a Mina with max, and max equipment. So that helps a lot, let's be honest. But the main problem is the Guardians. For those of you new to the Rune Crusader Fortress, the rally is never really a problem. You could do it with much worse commanders. You can even do it with tier 4, as we learned in KVK1. But the Guardians who appear here, and here are a problem. When the Guardians are alive, the Rune Crusader Fortress gets a 99% defense bonus. For those of us who aren't good at maths, that's quite a lot, myself included. So here we are. I'm going to skip to when the rally is marching there, and we'll show how we capture it and tips you can pick up if you're struggling to capture this aberration of a fortress. Back we are. We had a slight change of plan. Last minute change of plan, the sign of all great armies. In that we're doing an infantry rally now because it's a cavalry garrison. So here we are with Pignas, our 126 million power player now. Here we go. Lovely shot of coffee and a lovely Crusader Fortress rally. If he calls me naughty patted fool one more time, I will be held responsible. Anyway, Pignaz has now got the general, the warlord title. He's got it all. He's a very strong infantry player, as we can see. With his big boy rally, as we've established, you've got 5 minutes to do this in. If you don't do it in 5 minutes, that's it. He heals fully, so you have to kill the Guardians. They usually seem to pop out in the top right. I would say focus on the top right. From my experience, they will come there. You have no. Do not swarm. As I was saying, always top right. There we go. They are top right. Wait for them to come to you. Do as we say, not as we do, would be a more accurate representation here. Not that it's going to be particularly hard, but still. The idea is you wait for them to come out, so you're outside the AoE damage of the central attack. We'll reinforce the rally thing here, please, people. Reinforce the rally. Don't. The worst thing about ROK sometimes is other people. You can say all these things. You can say, do this, do this, do this, and they go, yeah. Reinforce the rally. There we go. That's better. Right, here we go. So once more, they are coming back here. As established previously, top right is don't do this. So don't do what they're doing. Don't do this. They're all going to die in the AoE blast, and they're just going to come to me, and I'm going to shred them. You want to stay away from the central bit. That's where the AoE damage gets you. You want to wait for the Guardians to come down into your lane. As established, do what I say, not what I do. Managing a kingdom of people is difficult when the kingdom of people decide. Listening is beyond them. That's okay, this guy's going to die here. Yep. Of course, when you die, there's someone... When you die, you heal the central guy. You heal the main guy, so... It's best to not die during this. Anyway, as established, having such a strong rally means that you struggle to lose these things, but... You can always optimize. Another thing to do is once your troops get low in the rally, send the troops back. Ideally not like this. He's going to get smashed, but he deserves it because it's my fault. I should have sent them that way. Here we go. As I said, top right is always bizarrely the destination where all the Guardians go. I don't know why, but in our extensive experience, I would make sure the top right is where you have the bulk of your troops, because they just seem to seem to hang around there. I mean, we're going to do this one relatively easily here. But you see the plan. I mean, I presume if you're struggling with the RCF and you've come on to look at something, your problem is killing the Guardians. I would say get the top players top right. Seems to be the main sticking point as we go and take it. Having a good rally is of course vital, but killing the Guardians is the bit that stumbles you up the most. So my top tips would be top players top right, strong rally. Do not go within the circumference of the Rune Crusader Fortress. It has a big AoE damage coming all the way around here, like to about the rocks. The prevailing wisdom is send everyone behind the rocks. That way, when the Guardians spawn, instead of just coming and attacking the near guys, and then you've all got to come in and attack them, they come out to you, and then you can pick them off without getting picked off by the Rune Crusader Fortress damage itself. Well, anyway, there we go, people. We've taken the RCF. I would say there was not much strategy involved in this particular attempt based on the fact that we have such a strong rally lead, and well, a lot of us are tier 5 now, so it's relatively easy at this stage, but this is one of the hardest structures to take if you're not prepared for it. You need a proper strategy with the 4 corners. And anyone watching this from KVK 2, 3 or beyond will say, yeah, of course. But trust me, KVK 1, this is not a walk in the park. Even strongish kingdoms, even tier 5 rallies fail if they're not adequately supported by Guardians. Anyway, the beauty of the Rune Crusader Fortress, you open up past glory. And you donate. Oh, they were talking about changing the Rune Crusader Fortress progress. I think they have. I think that's lower than it was before. You complete these 3 stages, all damage for the first one, which is huge. Hospital capacity 100% for the second one, which is huge. And then for the third one, all your territory is the same colour. But if there's a question of, oh, should I donate my resources to get these tokens? You definitely should, because these chests contain something that money or resources can't buy. AP bottles, 1500 AP there. May not seem that much, but my god, it's valuable. AP can only be purchased through the daily special bundles, so they are at a premium for a lot of the game. Excuse me, this is a great way you can trade resources for AP, so I would strongly recommend that everyone put in the donations. It's not just good for yourself. It's not just good for the kingdom, which of course it is, because we get the progress bar filled quicker and we get the Rune Crusader Fortress rebuilt quicker, but you also get yourselves lovely little AP bottles. You get some gems, as we've seen. So, what have we learned? We've learned that if you've got a 123 million player, you're probably going to be able to take the Rune Crusader Fortress without much recourse of strategy or thought. But if you haven't got that level of player, you need to make sure your rally lead has all the relevant boosts. The king or general, he has warlord in the alliance, he has the defense boots activated, he has an army expansion. Once he's sorted or she's sorted, you need to focus on the top right bit for the Guardians, less so on the other bits. I'd say strongest players top right, rest of them a nice little selection here. You need to get your reinforcements constant going into the rally itself. You need to take out troops who get below 50% and put in new troops. You need to make sure, as I didn't, when you're reinforcing it and you're sending away reinforcements, they aren't leaving this rally and going all the way back here to their city. You need to just manually drag them away, because every time the Rune Crusader Fortress damages someone and kills them, it heals. And when you've only got 5 minutes to do it in, that heal can be devastating. There is nothing more frustrating, take it from my experience, of getting the Rune Crusader Fortress to 2% health, and then suddenly you just see that bar fill up, and he says, "Naughty patted fools!" It is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, I tell you. Anyway, that's us done on this one. In terms of the account, we also have the beautiful, Holy Knight's Treasure, or the egg event as we all call it. I'm going for the Dragon's Breath bow. At the moment I don't think I have many fragments. I have 5 blueprint fragment choice chests. This was the bad one, right? Oh no, this was the dragon bow. Okay, so I've got 6 of these already. I'm going to pick up a certain number from buying packs, because I'm that guy. Pick up 10 of those. 10, 5 there. So we're going to get 21. So we need to pick up 9 Dragon Breath bow fragments. So I'm going to be maxing that on the next video. For this video, we've seen how to take the Rune Crusader Fortress. Perhaps listen to my advice more so than see us just take it easily. It's a hard thing to take earlier in the game in the early KVKs. I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the channel, like, subscribe. If you don't, that's your business. Thank you very much, people. I'll see you on the next edition of Things in KVK.